Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 business ideas that you can start in Nigeria in 2024 and start making a lot of money for yourself. These business I'm going to be sharing with you are very lucrative business, and this business is something that when you start it, it will not be difficult for you to start excelling in this business. I have 5 of them that I'll be sharing with you. So I will advise that you stick around to the end of this video because the last might be what you have been looking for. So, but before we continue on this topic, if you are seeing my face for the very first time, you are welcome to my channel. On this channel, we'll talk about businesses that you can start in Nigeria, like importation, drop shipping, any kind of businesses that you can start here in Africa, here in Nigeria. And if those sound like what you are interested in or what you like, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, click on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. Alright, to my returning subscriber, thank you for the love, thank you for the comment, thank you for sticking by me. I really appreciate that. So back to what I was saying. 5 business ideas that you can start in Nigeria in 2024 and make a lot of money for yourself. Number one on my list is
Number one on my list is block industry business. This is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria. That when you venture into this business, you are going to make a lot of money for yourself because it's high in demand. No matter how bad the country is, this business will keep flourishing because people will keep considering building houses for themselves, and that is why this business is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria. But before you start up this business, it's important that you make your research. The research you are going to make will help you to know how this block industry is going on, because normally there is a quantity of block that a cement is supposed to produce. So when you go out for this research, this is when you now know the block that you are supposed to produce with one bag of cement. Because if you don't do research now, you might produce a larger number and it will make the block not to be very strong, or you might produce a lesser number and it will make you to lose money. So it's important that you make out your market research so that you will know. So once you are done with your market research, the next thing for you to do is to look for a location. Usually the best location for this block industry is usually in a developing area or in a major road. This is the perfect location that you will have your potential customers from. So either you look for a developing area or you look for a location close to the major road so that you start up this business. And the good thing about this business is that even if you don't know how to make block, you can as well employ a professional, people that are into this block production, people that are into this block molding, so that they will start molding blocks for you while you will start selling. And when you are looking for a space, make sure you look for somewhere that has good source of water, because without water there is no how you can be successful in this business. But even if you cannot find a means of water, you can as well get a water tank and keep it in your site. This place with this water tank, anytime people that supplies water are around, or you collect their number, anytime you need water they can easily supply you water in your water tank and you are good to go. So this is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria that when you start, you are going to make a lot of money for yourself. The next on my list is taxi business. Taxi business is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria. Anything that has to do with transportation, carrying goods and services from one place to another is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria. So if you start up this business, you are going to make a lot of money for yourself. And the good thing about this business is that if you are scared of going into this business on your own, that is driving this vehicle, you can as well employ somebody that will be driving it for you, or you can take this your vehicle to other company that are into transportation, give it to them. People will negotiate on how they will be paying you and you'll be making money for yourself. But if you are somebody that you can drive this vehicle on your own, then start up this business and start making a lot of money for yourself. There is no how as a driver, as a taxi man, that you will not be taking home 15,000 naira or higher than that on a daily basis here in Nigeria. This is a very lucrative business. You can either become a taxi driver or even a logistic, somebody that delivers goods. So this is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria, and you start making a lot of money for yourself in Nigeria in 2024. The next on my list is buying and reselling of landed property. This is the most lucrative business that you can ever think of here in Nigeria. This business is all about buying and selling of land. You can buy a land in a developing area, keep it for 6 months, keep it for 1 year, keep it for as long as you want, then you resell them later to make a lot of money for yourself. I can remember back then when I was in school, usually in my school they normally pay us something they call alawi. So one of my classmates back then, she saved up her alawi plus the extra cash she was having she joined them together and she purchased a piece of land, a very small land that time. She bought this land for 700,000 and she left the land. So recently, not that long, she and her husband they wanted to relocate abroad. So she decided to sell that land off. Can you imagine that the land she bought for 700,000 naira, she sold that land for 3.7 million naira, meaning she has gained additional 3 million naira for just a few years. So this is a very lucrative business, and when you start, you're going to make a lot of money for yourself. When it comes to landed property, it's not something that depreciates, it always appreciates. Even if you bought it today and you decide to sell it tomorrow, you will still get the value. In fact, you will get a commission. Talk more of keeping that same land for 6 months or for 1 year or for 2 years, you are going to make a lot of money for yourself. And if you are somebody that have money, I will advise that you go to villages, go and meet the kingsmen or the king of that land. Tell them that you want to buy a land. They can sell for you as many as you want. Then you secure it. But the thing I will tell you that when you want to start up this business is as risky as profitable it is. As it's very risky and it's very profitable. So if you want to start up this business, make sure all the documentation are valid. Don't joke with it. Don't joke with the documentation of any landed property that you are buying. In fact, you have to employ the service of a lawyer so that they will help you to check for loopholes in any of the documents so that you will not be victim of scammers. Alright? So you start making money for yourself. The next on my list is renting or building material equipment. Building material equipment renting is another lucrative business here in Nigeria that when you start, you are going to make money for yourself. Renting equipment like wheelbarrow, like shovel, like hair pans, like pumping machine. This is another lucrative business and when you start you are going to make a lot of money for yourself. There was one construction, one particular construction that we were doing and we needed pumping machine. And when we went to hire this pumping machine, they told us that a day is 6,000 naira and we have to hire this pumping machine for 3 good days. So 6,000 naira times 3, that was what we paid for this pumping machine. So imagine you are into this business, renting wheelbarrow, renting pumping machine, renting all these building equipment, you are going to make a lot of money for yourself. Like I said before, even how bad the country is, people are building houses. So as long as people are building houses, you are going to start making money by renting out all these building material equipment and start making money for yourself. This is a very lucrative business here in Nigeria. The last but not the least is farming business. I know that most of you don't like this business, but I will give you guarantee that this is a very lucrative business. And the good thing is that you don't have to be the one farming it. You don't have to be the one doing the manual job. You don't have to do the one. You don't have to be the one doing the job. You can employ laborers. They will do it for you. All you have to do is make research to know the cash crop that you'll be going into, that you'll be cultivating, because we have a lot of crops that you can cultivate and make a lot of money for yourself. Like cassava. Cassava is something that in Nigeria, if you go into cassava, you are going to make money. Rice farming is another thing that when you go into, you will make a lot of money. Even pepper. These are cash crop in Nigeria that when you go into, you are going to make a lot of money. So imagine going to farming in this. Imagine farming all these crops. When it's time for harvest, you will smile because there is a lot of money in this business.
So guys, these are the business that you can start in 2024 and make a lot of money for yourself. So if you know you have gotten value in this video and you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, alright? Click on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. Bye.